Hello, this is Cactus Jim speaking. This video is entitled Road Trip Essentials and Non-Essentials. First thing I'd like you to notice is I've rigged up bungee cords across the top of my SUV so as to hold fishing rods. I think if you're traveling, it's a good idea to take fishing equipment in case you somehow run out of money, you're getting mugged, lose all your money, and find some water and catch some fish to fry up. You'll need fishing reels too. I haven't shown them in this video, but need to bring those. I don't know if this is number one important, but this here is number one in importance. Good quality toilet paper. If you go to a campsite, most motels don't have the really good soft toilet paper, so definitely go for that. Make sure you bring some music for your CDs. Lou Reed, Nappy Roots, Shooter Jennings, and of course Ozzy Osbourne. Statler Brothers, kind of dated, but well, you know what music you like. And in case you somehow have access to a DVD player, you could bring some movies. That's a real classic. It's in 3D, no less. Vincent Price in The Bat. Very entertaining. And Steve Carell and Paul Rudd and Dinner Schmucks. So you may have your own favorites to bring along those lines. Well, let me show you this first. I like to travel with a guitar. So this is a backpacker guitar, very small, very light, doesn't take up much room. If you don't know how to play the guitar, just pick up a book, watch a video on YouTube, and as speaking of books, bring some books to read. That's an interesting one. Now, in case you find yourself in trouble on the road, somebody tries to sue you, this is handy, okay? You know, in case you end up in jail, you can read about Alcatraz by someone who was actually there. Traveling near the border, Mexican border, that's a good one, useful. If you get completely fed up and disgusted and depressed, here's a book about how to end your life. And there's another one. So other travel essentials, you may want to travel with a firearm. That's a .357 Magnum, and don't forget the ammo. .357 fires 38s, and also there's the more powerful Magnum loads. In addition, this is real handy, but these are hard to find anymore. It's actually a traveling drinking kit. Look at the swizzle sticks. It's got an opener, stirrers, 2 cups, and there's some whiskey, but on the other side you have room for a 2/5 of whatever you want to bring, and little shot glass, really cool. So first aid kit, not a bad idea. If you smoke and the vehicle doesn't have an ashtray, there's a portable one. What else? And this is important right here. Duct tape, 1001 uses. There's a nice knife you may need. This here is a crow caller, in case you want to call in crows and shoot them for dinner. Sounds pretty realistic, huh, kids? This is actually a cigarette lighter, or a lighter for whatever you're smoking. So this one needs some fluid, but it'll work if I put fluid in it. What else do we have back here? I think I about covered it. Well, in case there's a sewing kit. A sewing kit in case you bring a woman along and you need some clothes mended. So I'm going to walk around up to the front seat of the vehicle. There's another firearm. Now you want to pay attention to the gun laws in the different states. This is a CZ 75 9mm with an extra magazine. It's legal where I live in Arizona, but it holds 17 rounds in the magazine, which is not legal in a number of states like New Jersey, probably Maryland, I don't know, Massachusetts. There's an extra magazine. I think if you crimp the magazine here so it only holds 8 or 9 rounds, it'll be legal, but I'm not totally sure. There's some frying pans if you want to cook out and you're staying at a campsite. Ear protection. If you have to shoot somebody, you don't want to go deaf for 10 or 15 minutes, that will happen if you don't wear this ear protection. If you smoke, smoke this stuff. This is a stash box which I made. Here's 3 pipes. I made these pipes. You won't find them anywhere, but be sure you bring papers at least, or a pipe. And oh yes, on the dashboard here I have a couple. See, I have a couple of fake snakes. What you want to do is, if you're parked in a motel parking lot overnight, leave them on the dashboard. It will deter people from breaking into your car. And yeah, here's another gun. This is a Mossberg 12 gauge shotgun. The gun itself is legal in every state, but this has a capacity of, I think, 8 shotgun shells in the magazine and 1 in the chamber, which I don't know if every state is happy with that. So but shotguns are legal in every state, but the capacity varies. I think that about covers it on these road trip essentials. I've omitted certain things, like jumper cables you might want to take, some tools, I don't know. Okay, here's insect repellent. There's a coconut, and that's a portable compressor that'll fill your tire if it goes flat. That's a good thing to have. So, other essentials might include your toothbrush, I don't know, toothpaste, deodorant, personal items. If you're going to camp out, obviously you need a tent, sleeping bag, and whatever. You know what, if you're going to camp, you know what to bring. I'm not going to go into all of that. So those are my essentials, things that I bring on my road trips. I've made dozens and dozens of road trips across America, and I found these things to be useful. Enjoy your trip and be careful out there on the road.